Now then. Just got a geocache over there. I'm out with Natalie M7NTD and dogs again. I'm going to have a little walk. Pinhaw beacon for HEMA. I think the reference is G/HSP-022, I think. If you don't know what HEMA is, I'll leave a link downstairs so you can have a look. Tomorrow, it'll be 2 years since last time we did this one. Nice steady walk this, it's only about a quarter of an hour to the top. Looks like there's either been a fire or they've been burning it off purposely. They sometimes do that. So, my Yaesu FT25 2-metre handheld served me so well. Done plenty of activations with it. It's developed a fault. It's dropping power on transmit. You can be talking to somebody, it can be 5'9", and next minute you're 5'2". I've completely flattened the battery, recharged it, factory reset on the radio, and it's still not having it. So I got a new handheld. I got the Yaesu FT3D, which does 2 metre 70 centimetre FM, and it also makes some silly noises as well. Might have a look at APRS. I believe this does it on the second on VFOB, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I know a man that can help me. I think Chris of Digital Analog will be able to help me out. He knows his stuff with handhelds and stuff. Well, we've only been walking for about 10 minutes. There's Summit. So this wasn't it last time we climbed this, a couple of years ago though. Got to topograph in memory of all those who died of COVID-19 in the pandemic 2021. That's a nice touch. Thanks to our National Health Service, staff and care workers. That's pretty cool, is that? Ingleborough, Whernside, Penny, Ghent, Buckden, Great Whernside, Sharpo, Ryloaf Hill. That means the shack on the hills over there somewhere. I'm sure it's near Ryloaf. Robert Wilson's gravestone. G4TML M0RSF portable. Yeah, thanks Barry, good morning to you. I trust you well. It's Chris. I met you on Bramley Park. You're with Brian. The reason I've called in is I've got a trig point for you if you're collecting this year. Trig point 3054. Trig point 3054. Elslack Moor. Elslack Moor if you're collecting this year, Barry, over. Yeah, 3054. Trig point 3054. L Slackmore. 5 and 7, 57 for you, Barry Roger.
Yeah, okay, Chris. Got to push the button then. Yeah, so I'll look that one up. And it's nice to hear you on. And I can't remember whether we met in Leeds, but my memory's nowhere near any good anymore. And we haven't been doing trig points for quite some time, I'm afraid. Brian's not been right well, and I've busted my shoulder, so trig points and things like that have been out of bounds, and we just have to knock it on the head. Of course, weather conditions are a big deterrent to us. Being in our 80s, we have to have perfect conditions before we even dare put the boots on there, Chris, over.
Is the frequency in use, please? M0RSF Portable asking if the frequency is in use. Nothing heard. This is M0RSF Portable, calling CQ for HEMA. Golf Stroke Hotel Sierra Papa 022 Pinhaw Beacon. M0RSF Portable, listening for any calls.
Mike 0 X-Ray Lima Tango
M0XLT, good morning Kevin, trust you well, 5-9, Roger.
Yeah, your line of sight basically, Chris, 5-9 end scaling. Just heard quite a few stations calling you. Good to hear you on, Chris, and lovely to work you this morning. And morning to Natalie as well. M0RSF Portable, M0XLT.
Yeah, you're right across, you're solid, Kevin. Absolutely solid signal. I just wonder if the handheld sounds okay. It's an FT3D, Kevin. It does 2 metre, 70 centimetre FM, and it makes some silly noises as well, Kevin. Over.
It sounds absolutely superb, Chris. It sounds like you're on a home-based station. It's very clear, very nice audio, fully rounded, very, very nice audio indeed, Chris. No complaints there.
Excellent, thanks Kevin, because I did have a QSO on this and somebody says your audio were quiet, so I just upped the mic gain ever so slightly. Okay Kevin, I think there's someone else calling. Pinhaw Beacon. There's a topograph up here now, Kevin. I'll get a picture, I'll send it you, about the people in the area that unfortunately were lost to that horrible pandemic, Kevin. Over.
Oh really? I haven't been up there for quite some time, Chris, so I didn't know about that. Yeah, send that to me, I'd be interested. Yeah, I heard Simeon call you. 2E0 VOA and someone else. I'll leave you with it, Chris. Thank you for Pinhaw. Nice to work up there. And as I say, if I can basically see it. That's my scattering zone out towards the Derbyshire, believe it or not. That edge of that hill on the summit. So it's basically line of sight from here. I think well, I know it's line of sight. It's 8 kilometres, I think that's what it says. I think it's 8 or 11 kilometres. It's totally line of sight anyway when you do these mapping things. Speak with you later, Chris. Thanks very much. 73.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. I'm looking at Ingleborough. Straight in front of my feet, I'm sat on the floor. I can see Buckden Pike and Great Whernside. Sharpaw's in front of me. I know where you are now. Exactly where you are, just in that little dip there. Craco's on my right and Beamsley Beacon. Lovely little hill list, Kevin, for little effort. Thanks, Kevin. All the best.
You take care, Chris. Enjoy the activity. 73. 0XLG.
Yeah, stand by a minute, Chris. Simeon, 2E0 VOA, go ahead.
Hey up, Chris. You're well into the red here. You did it. I've only been away for 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, but yeah, glad I got you.
Yeah, morning, Simeon. I trust you well. You're about 5 and 7, 57. I've got a little bit of noise up here. I don't know if it's any local transmitters or whatever, but 5 and 7. I think he says I were into red, Simeon. Over.
Right, well, I was on 5 watts. I've put it up to high power now, so about 50 watts that coming through like.
50 watts, I'd have a nosebleed. 5 and 9, Simeon. Cracking now. Over.
Brilliant, nice one. And did it take you 5 minutes to walk up to it like you said?
Took us about 10 minutes. It's not far at all, this one. It's dead easy, Simeon. Over.
Right, and did you screenshot my commitment?
I did. I've got it and I'm seeing my solicitor in the morning. Over.
Nice one. Right, there are other people calling you, Chris, so thank you for coming back to me and good luck with your calls today.
Yeah, cheers, Simeon. You can log this on my HEMA website. Just make an account. It's dead easy. All the best. 2E0XLG. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey up there, Chris. I'm stood outside the shack. I'm actually on the new ball thing. It's the DMR handle. DR1841, I think it is. I don't know what it sounds like. You're the second contact on it, but I'm looking across at you. There you go, give you a wave. Hiya! Hiya! There you go. But yeah, 5 9, funnily enough there, Chris, from 2E0 XLG portable.
2E0 XLG portable, M0 RSF portable, Pinhaw Beacon, Golf Stroke Hotel Sierra Papa 022. You're 5'9", Chris, it sounds fine. You might have heard me telling Kevin, there's a topograph up here now, you know, tells you what's in what direction, and one of the pointers points towards Ryloaf. So when I finish my activation, I'll go up and I'll have a look, sort of look across. I'm not sure which direction. You've mentioned it before, Chris. I think you might have been flashing a light or something like that. But I'll get to see what direction we're in from this one, Chris. Over.
Roger. Well, if you look across at Pennygent,
It's looking.
I'm just below Pennygent, because Pennygent's above me. If I send the drone up from here, it's directly behind me. So looking from behind me straight across to you, yeah, probably I'm just below Pennygent here. Right, don't let me keep you. You carry on, and I'm going to go on 4 meters now. We've got the 4 meter net, so 7 trees, and have a safety sense. And if you're over this way later, get set up.
Yeah, cheers, Chris. I know you said you were running a net on 4 metres, so thanks for taking time to just call in and say hello. Always a pleasure. You're the 4th one, so I've qualified it now. Anybody else is just a bonus. No wind at all up here. It's fabulous. Have a good day up there, Chris. All the best.
Cheers, 7-3.
Anybody else? M0 RSF portable, Pinhaw Beacon. Listening for any calls.
Golf 0, Tango Victor Bravo, calling.
G0 TVB. Good morning, Paul. 5 and 7, 57. Roger.
Yeah, good morning, Chris. I can see you're obviously on a handheld, but your audio does sound okay. I'd sort of give you a 5 and 5. I know where you are. I spotted your post yesterday, and I thought, well, I don't know where that is, but I'll look it up. I've been past there a lot of times, actually. When I come to think about it, good way from going to Skipton without getting mixed up in a load of traffic. So I do know where you are exactly, so it's nice to work you. 5 and 5 is excellent stall. Back to you, Chris, from G0 TVB.
Thanks for that, Paul. If you've seen the post, you'll see all the details. Golf Hotel Sierra Papa 022, Pinhaw Beacon. The Worked All Britain's there, and the trig point number. It's all on that post, Paul, have I?
Yeah, okay, yeah, all spotted. You've obviously got enough, but I hope you work a few more. After this Chris, after the Kevin as well, so yeah, all good. All good. Them threes, all the best. G0 TVB.
Yeah, cheers, Paul. I don't know if I told you, I've got an Helicraft KX2 now. I managed to get the internal tuner, which is absolutely amazing, and I've got a fist microphone. What a bit of kit that is. I know you run the KX3, don't you? All the best, Paul. G0 TVB, M0 RSF portable, 7-3.
Yeah, it's great. That is, the ACU is fantastic. You go out portable, you know, you don't need anything else. Plug the aerial in, press the button, and whoosh, there you are. Great for doing it. But yeah, I'm running the KX3 at the moment with the VHF boarding. Speak to you later. G0 TVB.
Yeah, it sounds well. Cheers, Paul. All the best. Anybody else? M0 RSF portable, Pinhaw Beacon. Listening for any calls. Final call before it's coffee time. This is Mike 0, Romeo Sierra Foxtrot portable. On Golf Stroke Hotel Sierra Papa 022, Pinhaw Beacon. M0 RSF portable. Final call. Listening.
5-6 Hotel November Oscar.
Mike 6 Hotel November Oscar. Good morning. 5 and 9, Roger.
Yeah, 5 and 7 here, down in the valley, deep in the valley of Cross Flats. How are you doing?
Yeah, all's well, thanks. We've not spoke for a while, have we? I'm just up on Pinhaw Beacon. It's a high ground using a Yeso FT 3D handheld and just a vertical, Roger.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely brilliant here. Very good indeed. Yeah, it's a while. I thought you'd left the amateur radio stuff. I haven't heard you for a long while back here.
Yeah, likewise, not heard you. And I get you strong at home as well when I'm in Leeds. The name's Chris. Do you know what it is? We've not worked for that long. I forgot your name, over.
Phil.
It's Phil, course it is, Phil. Yeah, but I trust you well. No, I've not left it. I'm still doing a bit, just a bit busy with other things. Always enjoy getting out though. Hopefully you'll be hearing lots more of us, weather permitting, out portable, Phil, over.
Yeah, very good. It must be nice up there because the sun's shining down here.
We're just cloudy. It's just clouded over, but there's no wind whatsoever. We just sat down from the trig point, tucked in, and just chilling out. It's just nice to be out, Phil, over.
Yeah, it does. It makes a difference when you're out. Yeah. Aye. Okay then, I'll let you go. Catch you later on. 7-3 for now.
Yeah, fantastic. All the best, Phil. 7-3. M0 RSF portable Pinhaw beacon. Listening. There it is. Robert Wilson's grave. Not a bad place to be resting at all. R.I.P. old lad. Right, that's it, activation done. 5 contacts on 2 metre FM, 5 QSOs, that'll do. We found 3 geocaches today. FT3D, a little bit of noise on receive. I don't know if it's up to do with that comms tower over there or something else. But we're not going to judge it on just one activation. We're going to give it another few goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. Decent bit of kit, to be fair. Got some audio reports saying that we're okay. So, yeah, it's been good. It's been good to be out. Hit the subscribe. Comments, always welcome. Like, dislike, whatever. I think what the plan in the future is, I tend to concentrate quite a lot on just one award scheme. I'm going to spread it about a bit. You know, my channel's about amateur radio, QRP and portable stuff. So there's going to be some SOTA, some HEMA, some worldwide flora fauna. I'm going to try and get a park in somewhere as well for parks on the air. Perhaps if I've got half a day spare, I'll just go activate a trig point local. Something like that, so I'm going to mix it up a bit. Some people as well tend to email me directly with questions. I've got no problem with that whatsoever. If that's what you want to do, that's absolutely fine. I'll answer as soon as I can. You know, they don't necessarily like to put it in the comments on YouTube. They like to email me direct. No problem with that whatsoever. I'll help out where I can. So one last look up to Pinhaw Beacon and we're out of here. Thanks for watching. 7-3 Chris, M0 RSF.